Okay, well, yeah, a little bit of a weird thing with the stream earlier. It was really strange actually. Somehow it started it without realizing. I was trying to fix the camera, but still it started streaming. But yeah, we are back in the purple room apparently. Yeah, I don't know why the light is kind of so weird in here and stuff, but yeah. Anyway, so guys, yeah, there hasn't been a beer review published for a couple of days now. But yeah, no, main reason for that is just I've been back in the motherland. One of my best friends got married last Friday, so was doing best man duties for that, and just kind of I've just been going around and seeing friends because it's been 8 months since I was home, so I've just been busy going around and seeing friends, and also I have a new toy for the channel. But yeah, a few questions coming in already. So Elle is saying hello, nice to have you. um Matthias is saying hello as well. Nice to have you. Following you from Paris. Oh yeah, I'm still gutted that La Cava Boulet closed. I loved that place. That was one place that I really, really wanted to go to and do an out and about video and show, because that was one of the, for me, I remember first visiting that place in 2014. I think it was. I remember visiting La Cava Boulet in 2014, and that place was just like a treasure trove. I'd never really seen French craft beer before, and they had so many. Absolutely loved it. So I'm still gutted that La Cava Boulet has closed. What's the best beer shop in Paris now? What one should I visit the next time I go to Paris? I'd be interested to hear that. But that's definitely cool. You might be one of the first French people to comment on the live streams, actually. That's cool. But watching from the Netherlands, we do love good old Netherlands. That's awesome. Yeah. Congratulations. Yeah, my best friend, he is now married. He's away on his honeymoon, but because of the whole COVID thing, he's down in Dumfries in the south of Scotland in a caravan. Um, yeah. Have you had any Puyala beers recently? Not for a wee while, actually. I've been kind of busy with other things. I've been finishing off the Austrian stuff that I had. I've still got some of the Romanian things to do when I go back to Sweden. And what's the other ones? The other countries going out of my head. I've got quite a bit of Italian stuff. I had a few French things. I've still got a few French things that I need to work my way through, actually. But I'm just trying to kind of sort of get rid of my supply at the moment, because I had a ridiculous number of beers in Sweden, and I will be making. I've got a few plans over the next kind of few months and things that I will announce quite soon on the channel, actually. So a few things going on, and we've got Anders watching from Sweden as well. Anders, I'm trying to remember, where was it you're from again? Are you from like Växjö or something like this? I'm trying to remember exactly whereabouts you were from, but you've been on a few streams, so it's nice to have you back. And we've got Paul, my favorite sassy bitch from over in the States. That's awesome. Nice to have you along, Paul. But yeah, guys, good thing. As you can see, I've never figured out why in my room at home I get this weird purple tinge. I really don't know if it's the curtains and the light coming through, or what, or if it's the cover for the drums and stuff, or what it is. I don't know. But yeah, I bought a new toy for the channel, so I can now film in 4K, 8K, and regular HD, and I don't need to deal with that fucking GoPro. Oh man, GoPro, good piece of kit, shit software. Don't ever buy a GoPro. Waste of time. But yeah, I got this guy. Yeah. So this is an Asus Zenfone 8, and look what it does. Just watch this. Fuck off. Oh, it does this. So I can film in 4K, 8K, and all of this. And it's awesome. It's the picture quality on this is just ridiculous. So this is what my reviews are going to be filmed on from now on, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I can do everything out and about videos, regular reviews, everything. So that's awesome. And it even makes a wee robot noise. It's cool. Yeah. Anyway, we've got a few more comments coming in. What are your thoughts on the Moorsluiter? How do you say? The Moorsluiter, I've only had like 2 of their beers actually. I know the Dutch guys say that they're very, very sweet stouts, but that is a brewery I would like to hit up. I need to try a few more other things, but it's a brewery that I would like to go and spend a bit more time in the Netherlands at some point actually. So I need to have a little bit more of a look at their beers, but I'd be keen to try a few more of them actually and see what they're like. But the ones that I had so far, I did quite enjoy. But they're big monsters. I remember they were big monsters. They had a few smoked beers and a couple of barley wines. I'd be curious to try a barley wine from them, but I would need to try a few more to form a kind of proper opinion, I think. But I liked what I had so far. Hello from Falkirk. My mom works in Falkirk. Helps all the people come out of prison and integrate back into society. Criminal justice, social worker. Yeah, but nice to have you along. Long time since I've seen a smartphone by Asus. Yeah, it's weird. None of the networks really carry these for some reason, but I don't know. But this is a cracker. This thing is very, very powerful, actually. I was surprised at how fast and things it was, and the screen on it's beautiful. It's got an awesome screen, so I think I need to get one of these Rhino Shield cases for it. But it came with this little case on it as well. So if it comes off, doesn't want to come off. But it came this thing on the back. You can see it's got a case on it here. It came with this one. But very happy with this. I'm looking forward to playing with that a little bit actually. Is it harder to order beer from the EU since Brexit? I've never had to order. From what the English guys tell me. Yeah, it is to order into the UK, but obviously I've been living in Sweden, so I haven't really had to do too much ordering over here. And plus, when I'm over here, I'm more interested in trying some Scottish, Irish, and some English stuff. Welsh if I can get it as well. So yeah, I wouldn't know, but there are shortages in the supermarkets and things like that. It's kind of, to be quite honest, it's just it's if it wasn't quite serious, it'd be quite funny how much they've kind of messed this up. But that's just me. But yeah, it's harder for me to order beers from the UK. I'm not surprised at that. Otherwise, but yeah, it's this Forrin Ayul. I'm just about to start on the Forrin Ayul. All the people came in and commented and distracted me, but I like it. You guys are always fun. But evening. But yeah, let's get started on the Forrin Ayul. Right, so we're going to kick off with some Scottish stuff then, because I just went round the supermarkets and picked up some new things. Whenever I come home, I like to try some new things from the breweries that I know, and if there's any new breweries, we give them a go as well. So yeah, did I get all of these from Sainsbury's? I can't remember, but yeah, some Sainsbury's ales. Oh no, these didn't all come from Sainsbury's, I can tell you that. Right, so I always have a tradition that when I come back to the motherland, I review a couple of beers from my local brewery to kick off with. So first one, it's Williams Brothers, the Honey Thief, and this is just some sort of honey ale, I guess. I'm not 100% sure what to expect from this one, but yeah, this one's quite an old one. It's just one that I've never tried, so I saw it in Sainsbury's and I thought, well, why no? There you are. Williams Brothers Brewing Company, just a couple of miles down the road from me, about 2 miles or something. So yeah, that's the first Forrin Ayul of the evening. Yeah, and we have 2 from West in Glasgow. 2 from West. So we have the Heideweisse, which obviously, I forget which beer this is a play on words for again, but obviously the owner, her name is Heidi. And yeah, I don't think I've ever tried this one. I can't remember if I had this when I was actually there. But yeah, West do some very nice German beers, and they're based through in Glasgow. But yeah, we have this one, and we have the Munich Red, premium red lager. I'm pretty sure I haven't had this, but if I have, I'll just drink this. But I saw Munich Red Lager. Why not? There we go. So yeah, this one. What was this one? This comes in 4.9% lager beer, and the Weiss beer is, where is it? 5.2%. There we go. So yeah, two nice little German style beers from West in Glasgow. So these will be nice. Yeah, this is one that I'm quite curious about. 71 Brewing in Dundee. Outer Galactic, the Imperial Dry Hopped Pilsner, and it said it had American and New Zealand hops in it. So, yeah, as you know, I've been enjoying quite a few lagers recently, and this was the one out of the 71 Brewing ones that I saw. This is the one that caught my eye, and I think this was a Sainsbury's buy, actually. So, yeah, 7.5%. Hopefully, it's not too boozy. Hopefully, it stands up quite well. But yeah, 71 Brewing from this one. So, yeah. It's good. It's good. Getting a few more comments coming in. We've got Herbin coming in. Hello, Jim. How are you? Do well, Herbin. How are you? It's always nice to have you along. You and I still need to go and film at. We need to go and film at Demolan. I want to film an out and about video with you at Demolan. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it last time because of viruses and stuff. So next time, hopefully, when I get back from Japan, we can do that. Yes. Any suggestions on beers from Sweden or the Nordics as a whole? I've only had Puaste, Pohjola, and Amundsen from that region. Well, Pohjola, Puaste, Baltics is kind of a different region, you would say. But Estonian beers are, as I would say, the Estonian beer is as good as the stuff you're going to get from the Nordics, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, so from Finland, I would recommend Salama and Coolhead. That's the one I was looking for. Salama and Coolhead are awesome. And those are, I think you can get those on Beer Dome if I remember rightly. So Salama and Coolhead are very, very good. From Sweden, I would say, I don't know if you're going to be, you might get them actually. Nerd Brewing and Elm 11 from Malmö are awesome. Brewski, if you can get them, do some really good stuff. But I think Brewski are fairly available. Julia Brewery are very, very good. Bierbibliothek, Fermenterarna, Duck Pond are doing some great stuff these days. I don't know if Spike are good, but I don't think they really export. I mean, the big, there's a lot of the Skåne beer scene has really taken off recently. So yeah, Nerd, Elm 11, Brewski from Skåne are very good. Obviously you've got Brekeriet, who are the classic Swedish sour beer brewer. But yeah, Fermenterarna, Duck Pond, Bierbibliothek. Who's the other big Gothenburg one that's... Yeah, Dugis, obviously. Dugis Brewery are awesome. They're very, very good. When it comes to Norway, we actually don't get too many things from Norway, which is quite disappointing, to be honest with you, especially when the guy from Brewski now has an import-export company with Norway. So I think that could change soon. But I've heard that Salicat are doing some really good stuff in Norway. Monkey Brew, I've had some nice beers from. Is it Lindholms or Lindheims? There's a really good sour beer brewery that's a farm brewery, Lindheims or Lindholms or something like this in Norway, that do some good things. And Ekotid as well, Oak and Time in English. They do some really nice sour beers. Norwegian stuff I'm not 100% sure about. But Denmark, Gamma have always been good. Dry and Bitter I think Dry and Bitter are probably one of the most consistent Danish breweries. Kaleidoscope have been doing some really good stuff. Oh, what's the other brewery? Octopills. Their name has gone right out my head. Bad Seed are doing some very good stuff in Denmark. Oben Brewery as well. Oh, who is it that does the Octopills? That's going to annoy me now. Let me just check, because otherwise... Let me put this in. Octopills Untappd. Slow burn, that's it. Slow burn. There we go. So slow burn is another Danish one to keep an eye on. So I hope those suggestions help you a little bit there. Right, let me go back. And we've got Thomas saying hello. Nice to have you, Thomas. Oh, and Thomas, yeah, I'm going to be doing some Irish beers. Probably not this time, but probably when I'm back in October again, I'll be doing some Irish beers. So I'm looking forward to that. A few breweries that I've not had before. So I hope you enjoy those, Thomas. And guys, make sure you, if you don't know Thomas's channel, go over and give him a subscribe. Lovely guy. Valdo, back in the purple room, absolutely, always when I'm back home. I've had Nair Brewing a few times as well. Nair Brewing do some really good stuff. It's ridiculous. I'm still annoyed. I filmed an interview with Hannes years ago, and recently I filmed one with Elm 11 as well, and with Anders, and the camera just fucked up the sound, so I was furious at that. So I need to go and refilm that when I get back to Sweden. Wasn't happy about that at all. You need to, Lervig, yeah, I forgot about Lervig. Yeah, absolutely. Lervig are worth checking out. Absolutely. Lervig and Amundsen are probably the two biggest Norwegian breweries, aren't they? That's a very good point. You said you have a few French beers. I can't remember the name of the brewery. They're all from a brewery, I think in Breton. It was a friend who sent me those, and they've been sitting a little while because it's like triples and quite high strength stuff. So I think there's 4 from the one brewery, but I forget the name of the brewery now. I couldn't tell you what the brewery is actually. But yeah, nice to see you over here, Valdo. Yeah, and their beers aren't the same quality as they used to be. They're capable. They are still a capable brewery, but they're not the same as they were once upon a time. Guys saying hi to each other. I'd love to be in a Norwegian forest. Do the Norwegians have forests? I thought it was big mountains and stuff up there. I think it's more Sweden that's got the forests. Yeah, there probably is forests on top of the mountains. Actually, I want to go and explore Norway a little bit more. I want to go and explore Norway a little bit more as well. Yeah, but sorry, I missed the second part of that. Right, I missed the main point, which is the black metal. Yeah, exactly. That's what it's all about. But great suggestions. I'd look into them all. Sure thing. I hope you find some very nice beers there. The beer hooligan is a complete cretin. Yes, he is. Exactly. Yes. But I think he got what he kind of deserved. But anyway, right. Okay. So next beer on this list then. Next beer. So 6 Degrees North, Omnium Session IPA from 6 Degrees North. The camera really. Wait, if I do this, is this worse? Does that actually make it better? No, it just reflects like fuck off the thing, doesn't it? What if I... Nah, that's shite, isn't it? No? Yeah, no, fuck this light. There we go. Stupid thing. Right, okay. So yeah, 6 Degrees North, Omnium Session IPA. Yeah, not too sure about this. I just wanted a 6 Degrees North beer, and this was the only one they had that I didn't have. But 4.3% ABV, Session IPA. We'll see how that goes. 6 Degrees North, I really like it, but they've had the same kind of core range for quite a while, actually. So I don't know if they'll change that at some point. But yeah, this is one that I was kind of curious about. Black Isle Brewery, organic beers. This one is Coco Van Porters. I think this is just a coconut and vanilla porter that is vegan suitable. So this will be interesting. These guys do some really nice stuff, actually. And I just saw this one, having never seen it before. And it was like £2. So I thought, well, why not? Let's just go for it and see what it's all about. But yeah, Black Isle Brewery, these guys, reviewed quite a few beers from them over the years, but they seem to be getting a little bit more adventurous in recent times. But this one is a 5.7% porter beer, so I think that will turn out to be quite nice. Yes, okay, and yeah, this one, Stewart Brewing, who I really like. I like these guys. So this one is I don't know, you see the name, Beclouded a hazy IPA, 5.2% ABV. This was just another one that I hadn't seen before. So I just kind of thought, well, why not? Because Stewart Brewing are pretty damn solid, actually. So I do like how they go about their business. So I think I've got 3 beers actually from Stewart Brewing. I had the possibility of 4, but the 4th one I was kind of like, wasn't so sure about that. But yeah, that one. So Beclouded, 5.2%. And then we've got 2 beers. I think I got these in Tesco's actually, come to think of it. 2 from North Brewing. So yeah, first off, Green Curve, 6.5% IPA. So this one is El Dorado and Sabro, and also a Kveik yeast. So this one is a Kveik IPA with some interesting hops in it. I thought this would turn out to be quite interesting. I've not had too many beers with Sabro in it, and I don't think I've had any with El Dorado and Sabro together. So this should be quite interesting. Yeah, so that'll be an interesting one to try. And then the other one that we have is this, which is Lost Cosmonauts. And I got this because I like the name. I like space stuff. Jesus, this camera is shite with these red colours, isn't it? But yeah, this one is Mosaic and Equinaut, which is an old school combination, that a little bit. Mosaic and Equinaut. You can't go wrong. So I just kind of thought, well, why not? Double dry hopped IPA, 6% ABV. There we go. Why not? So yeah, that is the first bag of Scottish beers. Where do we go now? We'll do. Yeah, we'll do these two. So I've got 2 Forrin Ayuls. So I've been hearing a lot about these. So we have Perlenbacher, which, if I remember rightly, is the Lidl one. Then we have the Rheinbacher, which is Aldi. So yeah, just 2 Pilsners. The English guys have reviewed these, 4.5%. This one, and this one is 4.8%. So yeah, I just thought I'd get these. I enjoy a Pilsner, and I've heard these are actually pretty damn solid. So I just kind of thought, well, let's do a review of these and see how they go. So looking forward to those, absolutely. The next one we have is Scotland's oldest craft brewery, Broughton Ales. And yeah, the Hoppo 6.2 IPA. Now, they did used to have a beer that was called 6.2 IPA, so I need to check that this isn't the same beer. But I guess they probably will have changed the recipe once a time. But yeah, I don't know if Hoppo is the name of the kind of range or whatever. But yeah, they used to have a beer that was the 6.2 IPA. But yeah, these guys, Scotland's oldest brewery, Broughton Brewery, the Scottish Borders. They've got new owners these days, though, so they've kind of rebranded a little bit. They got rid of a lot of their historic ales, which I was a bit disappointed at. I thought, maybe they could keep releasing those as like seasonals, do one a month or something like this. But yeah, fortunately, that's how it goes. But yeah, the Hoppo 6.2 IPA. Need to see if that's the same beer. I've got a few more comments coming in. Let's just see here. Just came back from a Norwegian holiday. Quite jealous of that, I have to say. And went to the forest as well. I like the looks of the Stewart Brewing can. Yeah, Stewart Brewing are pretty solid, actually. They don't do too many different styles. Mainly it's IPAs and pale ales that they brew, but they've been doing a couple of stouts and porters and stuff recently. But Stewart Brewing do some very nice stuff. Probably the best beer from them, or my favourite at least. I like First World Problems, Kapai, and I forget the other one. But they love New Zealand hops. The guy spent quite a lot of time in New Zealand, so he uses a lot of New Zealand hops in his beers. I think he brewed in both Australia and New Zealand and maybe Canada as well, come to think of it. So yeah, Stewart Brewing are pretty damn solid, actually. But recently had very good beer from the new Batten Down the Hatches. I'll need to have a look at that one then, actually. And I've had Batten Down the Hatches twice. It was unbelievably good. What is that? Is it a stout or what is it? Yeah. Okay, so next one. Yeah, Brewtoon. This label's a bit seen better days, I think. But yeah, Brewtoon are from Peterhead. I haven't had a sour beer from these guys yet, but the last 2 beers I had from them were pretty solid. So this one is the Punked Up Sour Series, Blackberry and Blackcurrant Sour. Just thought this sounded quite an interesting one, so we'll see how this one goes together. 4.5% ABV, but I think this will be my third beer from these guys actually. Yeah, Barney's beer. I forget, where are these guys from again? These guys are from Edinburgh. Marshmallow Milk Stout. Just thought that sounded interesting, but I've had one or two beers from Barney's, and yeah, 7.4% ABV. This one should be quite nice, eh? Should be very nice. So yeah, looking forward to that. Barney's beer. Been a long time since I've had a beer from them. So a stout aged on cognac and aquavit. Yes, cognac barrel aging I do like, and aquavit I've had once or twice actually. I've had once or twice from aquavit barrel aged once or twice. Grappa barrel aging is also an interesting one. I've had that from Italy. Yeah, okay. So this was another brewery that I hadn't heard of as well. Hidden Lane, who are an organic brewery from Glasgow, tropical ale. So this one, I'm not sure exactly. Did it say what this had in it? I'll need to look into this one a little bit, but yeah, it was simply called tropical ale. This one, I think I found this in Aldi, and I just kind of thought, I don't know this brewery, why not? So a 4.4% beer. I'm expecting this one to be a sour. With a name like that, but yeah, Hidden Lane Brewery from Glasgow. Curious to see what that has in store for us. I found another brewery who I haven't visited in quite some time, the Orkney Brewery, and this one is the Puffin Tawny Ale, which is a style I'm not too familiar with, but it just says it's a bronze beer. So maybe like some sort of brown ale or bitter or something like this. Really not sure. But yeah, Orkney Brewery tend to brew more traditional beers, but Dark Island and Northern Light are probably very well-known beers from these guys. I need to have Dark Island Reserve, actually. They've got that big barrel-aged version of Dark Island Reserve, which I'll need to try at some stage. But it was cool to see that these guys had another beer, so I just thought, well, why not? Let's have a taste of it and see what it's all about. So, for the next one, do I leave this till the end? No, because, well, this is another brewery that I didn't know, actually. So this one is from a brewery called North Riding. I think these guys are very, very small, so I'll probably need to phone them up and get some info about them. But actually, this is an English brewery. I thought these guys were Scottish. But yeah, I found this in the little... I found this in the shop, one of the shops just along the road from where I live. So yeah, North Riding Brewery in Scarborough. That should be quite interesting, actually. So I need to do a little bit of research into them. But there you go, North Riding Brewing, just Cascade Pale. I do like a bit of Cascade, actually. Very unique hop. And I've got a bit of a nostalgia thing with Cascade, of course, because of how do you say? Just because of the Schiehallion, which was one of my local beers. So a few more. Let's move these over here. We'll get those ones in a minute. Yeah, so the next one from Stewart Brewing then. Chock-a-Clock. This one, a chocolate stout, 4.5% ABV. I'm curious about this because obviously, I don't drink that many normal stouts these days. It is more the Imperials that you tend to go for. It's just, bang for your buck kind of thing. But yeah, 4.5% ABV chocolate stout. This one, I've not had too many stouts from Stewart Brewing either. That's the other thing. So yeah, 4.5%. Why not? Put that back over there. The next one, I couldn't resist this. So Only the Bold. Stewart Brewing's West Coast IPA, 5.4% ABV. So yeah, I'm certainly going to enjoy this. I love a good West Coast IPA. And one of the things I always loved about Stewart Brewing was that their other beers, pardon me, they tended to do New Zealand hopped West Coast IPAs. So I really liked how this one sounded when I saw it. So yeah, this I think should be another nice beer from them. So that's my third Stewart Brewing beer. The next one is another brewery that are fairly local to me. So this is Fallon Brewing Company, who are from out at Kippen, which is northwest of Stirling. So yeah, Fallon Brewing Company, Switch, a hazy paleo, this one. So yeah, I think this should be quite nice. 4.8% ABV. These guys always do some pretty good stuff. Platform C is a favourite of mine. I do enjoy a little bit of Platform C, and I like the fact they're doing the 440 cans these days. So yeah, they always put out a few experimental beers as well. Fallon Brewing, but this is one that I saw. I think it was released just after I went back to Sweden last time, or just before, and I couldn't get it. And I just saw that they had this one in one of the shops in Stirling, so was quite happy to finally get a hold of this one. Another brewery who are not too far away from me. So this one, Odin's Beard from Loch Lomond Brewery. So this one is a Kvik IPA. Citra hopped apparently. So yeah, I'm just curious to see what this one has in store for us as well. You don't find too many Scottish Kvik IPAs, so I thought this one could be quite an interesting review actually. So yeah, I think that one should be quite nice. And then I see we've got a couple more comments coming in. I had a North Riding beer today using Cashmere. Cashmere's a really interesting hop, like melon, lemon, lime. It does some really weird things with different yeasts as well, actually. I know that there's one of the breweries I tried called Green Gold from Slovenia, and that's actually a brewery who were it's a family hop farm, basically. Yeah, family hop farm, and the Roynick family, and they're one of the they're one of the biggest actually hop producers in Europe, from what I understand. But he grows a lot of Cashmere, and he's got his own brewery. So Green Gold Brewing, they use a lot of Cashmere actually. Really interesting stuff. So yeah, you can check out that one. But have you had As Good as It Gets from Pojala and Struise before? I'd love to have your opinion on it. I still have to open mine. I haven't actually, but I'm guessing that might be one that I could ask Thomas and the Dutch guys about. Maybe they can get me a bottle of that one if it's available in the Netherlands. I'll need to ask. I need to remember to ask them about that actually, because I could send them a little bit of cash and get that one. And I think Thomas is keeping one or two beers for me already, but I'm not 100% sure. But always game to try new stuff. Actually, is that one brewed at Pojala, or is it brewed at Struise? Loch Lomond Brewery or Distillery or both? I don't actually really know about the distillery that much. I just know the brewery. There's quite a few distilleries in Scotland. I'm not as well versed in Scotch whisky as I should be. To be honest, that'd be a very expensive hobby, I have to say. Yeah, I'm doing well, Leonard. How are you? Nice to see you on the channel as well. Nice to see you. It's my Belgian friend from a Belgian country, from a Belgian house in a Belgian town in the Belgian country. Yeah, love it. Nice to have you, Leonard. Yeah, so next beers. Yeah, this is a brewery. I forget. Ooh, the camera's going to go mental at this. I have had a beer from these guys quite a while ago, but not in a long time. So this is one I've heard very good things about. Das ist Techno 6. So yeah, this one is a passion fruit and key lime gose with pink Himalayan salt and Indian coriander seeds. Looking forward to this. This will be very, very nice. Das ist Techno 6. Very curious about this one, I have to say. Probably one of my first ones that I'll review. And this is another brewery that I was very curious to try. I've never had anything from these guys before. So Acid Brewing Cartel. This is their Golden Sour Ale. And this is apparently it says on the back here that this is their base beer. So I guess I'm starting off from a good point with these guys. So this is their base sour, and I guess everything else they're doing on top of this for the moment is derived from this one. So this is simply called Acid House. And I do wonder if this is a reference to the I forget what the director's name was, the guy who did Trainspotting. I think this might be a reference to Acid House, which was the thing he did immediately before Trainspotting. Acid Brewing Cartel. So Acid House could be that. Could be a reference to that. And obviously the house is, maybe this is basically a German. Maybe it's meant to be like a Gosa or a billion, well, probably more a Gosa, just going by what they're saying. But obviously, yeah, your sour beers are acidic. So, yeah, this I think should be really interesting to try. I'm not sure if these guys have their own facility or exactly what they're doing, but it says it's brewed. It's brewed at Campervan Brewery in Edinburgh. I thought these guys were actually Glasgow based. So, yeah, that will be interesting. Acid Brewing Cartel. So, yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm guessing that Poyalas, it has the Poyala type of label. Okay. Interesting. I know the bottle is the same as usual, just the label. Okay, so it's a Poyala beer then. Maybe we need to keep an eye out for that then, actually. But yeah, we have some more Scottish beers. Okay. And yeah, actually, most of these come from the one brewery. And then we've got that one as well, which I forgot about. So yeah, the first one then. Yeah, this is this is the Scottish brewery that I was thinking about. So yeah, this brewery, they're from out towards Perth somewhere. So the Abernight Brewery, and this was just in a shop that was very, local to me here in Clackmannanshire. And the guy in the shop, they had quite a few beers from these guys, but there was a New Zealand, there was a hazy IPA and stuff like this. But he said to me the Weiss beer was really nice. So I was like, right, okay, I haven't got a Weiss beer. Let's do the Weiss beer. So yeah, the Abernight Brewery. This one is Banquo's Ghost Weiss beer. Yeah, so that is pretty cool. Looking forward to that. Yes, and then we have two from a brewery who I've heard good things about. I'm not sure where these guys are based yet, but I do need to do the research on this brewery. So, Epochal. These guys are from Glasgow. So we have Ad Infinitum and Ethereal Substances. So the Ad Infinitum is a Scottish pale ale fermented in oak barrels, hopped with Titnang from Germany. This one is 5.5% ABV, so that should be interesting. And this one is a Scottish pale ale fermented in oak barrels, hopped with Hull Melon and Centennial. So this one is a more American hopped sour, and this one is a more traditional hop thing. But from what I gather, these are supposed to be. The guy in the shop told me that these are supposed to be like proper old school Belgian sour beers, actually. So I'm really curious to see how these turn out, because there's not, there's a, Vault City are doing some really good stuff, actually. But they're more kind of modern sours, if you like. So to have like a more old school Belgian style sour brewery, I think is kind of interesting too. And that was a gap in the market, actually, in Scotland until quite recently. But yeah, okay, so our next beer then, this is one I have to say I'm very much looking forward to. So, it's got a little bit fluffy. Oh, so it was a wee bit sticky. I remember that when I bought this one. So yes, another beer from Loch Lomond Brewing Company, brewed in collaboration with Atom, who I forget, they're from the Liverpool area, if I remember rightly. A Tablet Imperial Stout. Now, don't know how many Scottish folk are actually watching this. Sounds like maybe all of you are foreign, but yeah, Tablet is it's like fudge. It's a Scottish thing. It's like fudge, but it's even more sugary, and it like crumbles. So yeah, this is one that I'm really looking forward to. When I saw Tablet Imperial Stout, I was just like, I've got to have that. I've got to have that. See, another Loch Lomond beer, actually. So this one I probably will do a little bit later because it's an Imperial Stout. I've got quite a few paler beers, and those will obviously need to go first. So this one will probably be done a little bit later. So now, looking forward to these ones. These are ones that you are more likely to see a bit sooner. So yes, okay. So we're going to go to Glasgow this time. And yeah, this one, Overtone. This is one I wanted to try for a wee while. Fucking cat, this bloody light in here. Last bus to Yoker. Very much looking forward to this. Yeah, so the last bus to Yoker. And 11% triple IPA. Mosaic, Idaho 7, and Sabro. That's going to be very good. Looking forward to that. I think my liver won't be, but that's another story. But yeah, the next one is another one, and this is heavier, actually. So this one is Heavy Pop, another Overtone. This one, Cryo Pop, Mosaic Cryo, and Nelson Sauvin, 12%. That is a monster. This is going to be an absolute monster. So yeah, 2 triple IPAs to try from Overtone. It's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? Then the next one, Captain, I Am Fading. This is a double IPA. So this one is Cashmere Citra Eldorado, 8% ABV. So yeah, this will be quite interesting. Cashmere, Citra, and Eldorado will make for a really interesting combination. So I'll be looking forward to that. Captain, I Am Fading. So yeah, again, very nice artwork from Overtone, as you always get. Yeah, I like this. The next one then, Finger Guns Pew Pew. 8.5% double IPA. Again, Overtone. Citra, Mosaic, Azaka, Eldorado, Sultana, which I don't know very much about. So I'll need to have a little read about that before this beer. I might do this one near the start, actually. But yeah, a bit of Overtone won't really go amiss. Yeah, and then the last Scottish beer for this kind of mega unboxing is another. This is a double IPA, yep. So this one is called Overtone, and I had to get this when I saw the name, Ul or Nothing. So yeah, this one is another double IPA, Citra, Kohatu, and Nelson Sauvin. I have had Kohatu a few times, and that's the thing that's weird about the New Zealand hops is they're like very low alpha acid, very, very low alpha acid, but some of them can put out some really big flavors. So I've got 5 Overtone beers to work my way through, and no doubt when I come home in October I'll have a few more. But yeah, for the moment, these are the Scottish beers that I have to review. I do actually, Peter at the Clueless Drinker actually has a few more for me. He picked up a few Vault Cities that I was interested in, and also a few from Holy Goat, if I remember right. I think I've got 2 Holy Goats and 3 2 Holy Goats, 3 Vault Cities, and 2 Holy Goats, 3 Vault Cities, and a couple of German things actually that he picked up for me. So yeah, we've got more people jumping in. So I think it was Leonard's was the last comment. Yeah. So you're in a foreign place. Yeah, I mean, a foreign place in a foreign country with lots of foreign ales. Yep, absolutely. And we've got Zeke saying, hello, lovely seeing you live. Yeah. Nice to have you along, Zeke. I hope you enjoy it. Where are you watching from, Zeke? I don't think you've been on one of the live streams before. We've got Johnny. All right, James, how's it going? Got a few Scottish goodies today. Caesar Augustus and Schiehallion. Probably my two local go-to beers. I love both of those. And we have Thomas the Fabulous saying hola. Nice to have you, Thomas. Nice to have you. So guys, yeah, those are the Scottish beers that I have, with a few English things in there, obviously. There will be more English beers probably in October. And like I said to you as well, there will be more Irish beers. But I don't know if you can see it, I actually have a Beers of Europe order as well. So the Beers of Europe order is basically it's a bunch of Belgian and German beers, and again it was just stuff that I picked up, and these reviews will appear a little bit later, but essentially in November all going well with Corona and visas and stuff like this, I will be going to Japan for 3 months to spend time with the little guy and do this sort of thing. So the plan with this Beers of Europe order is to, film these. To film these up and then have some backlog basically. So yeah, that's the plan. These reviews will publish like November or something like that, and then obviously when I'm in Japan, I will try and film some. I'll do some Japanese things as well, actually. So yeah, let's get started with this. So we'll start with the small box first. Start with the small box. So yeah, and I forget exactly what I ordered here, but I think I spent £100. I think this box was £100, and I got. I think it was how many? Well, actually, I've got the receipt here. I can tell you. 34 beers. Told you lies. 34 beers, and it doesn't say the price, but it was. This was only about £100. I think it was about 99 or something like that. And what else have they given me? Beers of Europe, the Warehouse Tap Room and Restaurant. Oh, okay. So this must be their restaurant that they have. Yeah, okay. Right, anyway, let's have a look at some of these beers, and I can see they're actually all kind of mixed up. So it's not one box is Belgian, one box is German, but yeah. So, first off, Hacker Keller beer. This will be very nice. The Hacker Keller beer, 5.5%. I think I'll enjoy that. I think I will. So, a nice classic one. I've not reviewed too many from this brewery, actually. So, I think I just saw this one and was like, I think I went through the list and was like, yeah, no, I want a Keller lager. So, went for this one. Why not? Can't go wrong with Hacker. Here we are. So, the next one, yeah, I haven't reviewed too many of this particular style. So yeah, Cooper's Kolsch. So I haven't reviewed too many Kolsches from Cologne. I've reviewed quite a few Japanese brewed Kolsch beers, but not too many of the German ones actually, just through Kolsch. But this one is authentically from Cologne. Yeah, because you can see it's got the protected status label on it. So yeah, Cooper's Kolsch. This is how do you say, 4.8% ABV. That will be quite nice. Absolutely. So, another one there. Then, what's this? Oh, yeah. This will be interesting to try as well. The Schneiderweisse Hell. Yeah. This will be quite interesting. Their Helles beer. I think it's their first non-wheat beer that they've released. So I thought this would make for a really interesting review. 4.9% of this. I think that'll be very good. I think this will be very nice. Yeah, as you know, I enjoy a good lager beer, and I just thought this would turn out to be make for a really interesting review. And I've not had so many German things when I've been in Sweden, actually, which has been a bit annoying. But yeah, So yeah, for this one, we will go to Dusseldorf. I have had a beer from these guys before, and I think it was the Doppelstieg. Yeah. So this is the original alt beer, and the bottle obviously is rather unusual. But in Germany, of course, they recycle a lot, and yeah, this is pretty nice. One thing I should point out as well is that with Beers of Europe, I phoned them up and asked them just to make sure that the labels were good, because these were going on beer reviews, and the labels are pretty spot on, because they asked me about the recycle marks and things. I said I didn't really care about that, because that's part and parcel with beers in Germany. But yeah, sorry, I never spoke about this beer that much. This is 0.33 liters, which is unusual for Germany, of course. But yeah, 4.7% alt beer. These are usually nice kind of malty light beers, actually. So I'm curious to see what that has in store for us. The next one, yeah, this is a beer a brewery I've heard quite a lot about, and I don't know why did I pick the Cristal? I don't know, but yeah, Huberweisse Cristal. Weiss beer. I think I might have just picked this one because this was a bit more unusual, because I've seen the regular one around, and I think I picked this one just because this is a little bit more unusual. So yeah, a Cristal filtered Weizen, 5.4% ABV. So there we go. That'll be quite interesting. Plus, who doesn't like polar bears? Polar bears are awesome. There you go. Huber Weisse. So that will be very nice. There's nothing in the middle too, if I remember rightly. So yes, the next one. Yeah, this was another Düsseldorf brewery that I wanted to hit up. So Schlosser Alt. Yeah. So this is 4.8% ABV. Not had too many alt beers, so this will make, again, for a very nice and an interesting review. So there you go. Plus, it's actually quite fitting. It's got a rampant. I don't know. That's not really a rampant lion, but you can see it has got a wee bit of that on there. That's kind of cool. The label, actually, I would say this label actually looks quite modern for a German brewery as well. It must have just been kind of redone fairly recently, actually. So yeah, I think the next beers are Belgians. Yeah, I think the next ones are Belgians. Yes, So this one is a beer that I've heard about quite a few times. Scotch Silly. So yeah, a Belgian brewed Scotch ale. I've known about this beer for a long time. I think I learned about this when I was brewing the Gordon Scotch ale from Belgium. So I thought this one would make for an interesting tape. But the Belgian Scotch ales are quite nice, actually. I wish there was more of them. But this is an 8%er. So yeah, if I remember rightly, the story behind the Scotch ales going to Belgium was that it was, Scottish soldiers fighting around Ypres that made friends with the brewers. Who would have thought Scottish people making friends with brewers? But yeah, I think that's what they did. And that's how the Belgians started brewing this style of beer, because they brewed beers to taste like the ones that the Scottish soldiers would have drunk at home. So yeah, that was how Scotch ales got into Belgium. So yeah, I like that. Very nice. So I've been wanting to try this one for a wee while, actually. And then when I was doing a Belgian-German order, made sense. The next one then. Yeah, okay. This brewery. This is just one that I hadn't heard of, and I wanted some triples and quadruples, actually. So yeah, this is St. Edisbald Golden Blonde 9. So yeah, not too sure about this, but obviously, if it's a Belgian triple, it's probably going to be good. But yeah, I think this should be quite nice. A 9%er, of course, and if it's a Belgian triple, I'm probably going to like it. So yeah, not too much I can say about this one, actually. This next brewery is one that I've never tried before, but I've seen their beers around quite a lot. This one is another sour beer. It's a Flanders Red, and I love Flanders Reds, but I've not tried all that many of them, actually. So I thought this would be quite interesting. So the Rude Brewing, 5.5% ABV, Petrus. I think this will turn out to be quite nice. So we'll need to see how this one goes. But yeah, certainly looking forward to that beer. Yeah, always good to have a Flanders Red. And then this next one, what's this? Yeah, okay. Again, this is just another triple that I hadn't heard of. So yeah, what happens quite often actually is that you find Brauerei van den Bosch. Yeah, what you often find with these beers actually is that they're brewed, there's like a parent company actually, and then they so this one's produced by Huige, and I'm sure are Huige not the same guys that do Straffe Hendrik? This could be produced by the same guys as Straffe Hendrik, actually. So yeah, but yeah, what you often find is they've got in Belgium they have, lines of they've got different lines of beers that they do, and they're all produced by one kind of parent company. So that's the kind of unusual thing with some of these beers is I can think, oh, I've never had anything from this brewery before. Then you buy it and you're like, oh, wait a second. So yeah, but the Paterleven, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, the Paterleven Triple, this one is an 8%er. So yeah, slightly lighter than some of the others, but usually what's it, about 8 to 9.5% is a triple. Yeah. So yeah, there we go. That is box 1. See, there's a few more comments. So Johnny's excited. Yes, Beers of Europe. Great company, never had a bad experience with them. Yeah. I would say I've only ordered 3 times from them. I think this is the 3rd time, and again, never had any issues. I got the Shore Keller beer, the Schneider Hell, Cooper's Kulsch to try too. Amazing. Salvatore. I think the Lovenbräu, I don't think I've had the Lovenbräu, but probably the Eyinger. I'd go with the Eyinger. The Eyinger is the classic Doppelbock, actually. Salvatore is good. I don't remember it that much, but Eyinger is a very, very good one. So I'd probably go with that one because I know I've had that a couple of times. And then Thomas is saying that Straffe Hendrik is the Halfman. That's right. Yeah, Halfman. I'm trying to remember what I've had from Brouwerij Huijke before. I'll probably not remember. But yeah, Brouwerij Huijke. Probably pronouncing that wrong as well. Thomas would be rolling around in his wee 90 at my Dutch pronunciation, which I don't mind. Thomas is fabulous. Anyway, right, next beers then. The next one, the big box. And this is all full. Oh yeah, this is all full. So, lots to go through here. We'll just work our way across, why not? So, oh yeah, another Belgian one. This is another beer. I've seen this one around a lot, and I've just never gotten round to trying it. So Korsendonk, this is a triple, I think. Yeah, this is a triple. So yeah, Korsendonk. Looking forward to this one. 9.7% ABV. Korsendonk Triple Gold. Yeah, this would be nice to finally get reviewed on the channel, of course. Yeah, gold top. I don't know if I've ever seen this beer in person, come to think of it, but I've seen it on a lot of websites. So yeah. Okay, this one. And again, this is one that I'm pretty sure I had never seen, even in Germany. And they had it, so I was like, why not? Weltenberger Anno, what do you say, Zen 50. Yeah, Anno 1050. So yeah, the Weltenberger Anno 1050. This is a Märzen, apparently 5.5% ABV. So yeah, ABV. There you go. So yeah, nice. I just wanted something from Weltenberger, and this was the most unusual one that they had. So yeah, I see we have Baldy. Well, he's not Beardy Brett anymore. He's Baldy Brett. So we've got Baldy Brett joining us now, which is good. I'm half watching this, half watching the poll in England won the postcard. I was saying the same earlier, I have to admit. Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, this is one that I forgot about. Yeah. This is one I just got because you don't come across too many Belgian stouts. Hercule Stout. Yeah, so this is 9% ABV, a Belgian stout. And it seemed to be quite highly rated. I think I looked this up, and I'm sure I went for it because I wasn't sure about it, and I went for it because it was quite highly rated. So this will be quite nice to try as well. The Hercule Stout. So stat. I can't say that in the English accent. Stat. Oh yeah, that's this one it goes into. So yeah, our next one. Oh yeah, this is just another triple that I saw that I didn't recognize. So yeah, Val-Dieu, Bier de Abbey beer. So this, I'm guessing this one, when it's called Val-Dieu, that means like Dieu is God. So this will probably be from Wallonie, the French-speaking region, rather than the Dutch-speaking region. But yeah, this will be pretty cool actually. Val-Dieu, 9% triple. Looking forward to that actually. Yeah. Another one. I see we've got Adam jumping in as well. Evening. Just got an Aldi mini haul, which included an own brand plum porter and a cherry cool style. That'll be interesting. There's a couple of versions of that Hercules. I'm sure I saw a coffee version. Yes, yeah. That would be interesting. I think there was a coffee version actually on the website, but I think I just went for the normal. Yeah, another brewery that I just wanted to visit on this sort of German mini series that will be airing later is Ayinger Keller beer. So this will be quite nice to try. Yeah, 4.9% ABV, and again, I tried a few Keller beers recently, a few Keller lagers. There's a few Swedish breweries have been doing them, so I thought, well, why not go and have a look at what some of the German ones, some of the classic German breweries have done. So yeah, another Ayinger beer. This one, what was it? Why did I do? What is this? Okay. I'm not sure exactly. Yeah, Brauerei Tverzit. Okay, this is called the smoked cookie. I don't know if this was a smoke beer or exactly what this was, but I just liked the name. It just had banjo in the name, Banjo Funeral. So I thought, need to try this, whatever it is. Let's have a look at what this is actually. Banjo Funeral Untappd. My room is absolutely roasting, by the way. I don't know why it's so hot in Scotland at the moment. It's very uncomfortable. But yeah, this is a collaboration with Burial Beer Brew, Burial Beer Company. It's a Belgian dark strong, so it's probably like some kind of quadruple, which is probably why I've got this one then, because I got a bunch of quadruples and triples for the Belgian side of things. Because if you're ordering, it seems if you're doing an order like this, you want the kind of bang for your buck beers. You want the triples, you want the quadruples. You're not going to go for the doubles or the Bruins or the blondes. You're going to go for the big ones. But I just thought this would be quite interesting. Smoked cookie. Yeah, Brauerei Tverzit. So yeah, that's interesting. Let's see. So our next one. Yeah, this is just another triple that I fancied. So Enam, another Abbey beer, an Abbey Triple. So who is this produced by? Enam. It's just Brauerei Enam Abbey. So okay, Brauerei Roman, Belgian beer. So there you go, the Brauerei Roman Triple Enam. This one comes in 8.5% ABV, and again, I just thought it'd be quite interesting. So there we go. Yeah, that'll be very nice. Oh man, it's starting to feel uncomfortable just with this heat now. This is crazy, and I think it's probably because the computer's going. Tell you what, guys, let me plug in. I've got a little ergonomic board thing that I've been playing around with. So where's the cable for this? Let me plug this in. Tell me if this makes too much noise for the stream, actually, and we'll see. If it starts buzzing too much, just tell me, but I think my mic is in my headset, so it should be okay. Maybe this will cool the whole thing down. There we are. That's nice. I can even feel the difference with that already. Jesus. Yeah. This is another triple. So Brauerei Strube. Does it say where these guys are from? Brauerei Strube, Ichtegem, Belgium. So yeah, this one is the Kate triple. Wait, I just saw a bug. Oh, bloody daddy long legs. Give me a second, guys. I hate these things. Just 1 second. Oh, shut this bastard. There we go. I forgot about those. Don't really get those in Sweden. So I need to hunt that down later and get it outside. Or just squash it. Yep. So this one, it says on the back here, it's a smooth, strong beer with a warm ruby glitter. So it's some kind of red ale. Should be quite nice. Anyway, yeah. Oh, let me see. Nearly done. Nearly done. I was going to invite some folk to do a hangout after this, but see, with this heat, I just can't be arsed. Cannot be bothered. Let me see. I spoke to the ex-sales guy from Bryvern. I'm not going to send you any of them as they've gone south, but I'll get you some better beers. You don't need to send me anything, Brett, but as I say, hopefully I can visit you on the England tour. And if you pick out one or two local things to give me, that would be nice. I would say that. Supping on a Brewdog, lost at the moment. So good. Yeah, the Lost Lager's all right, actually. It is an all right beer, that. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I've got a feeling I had this one years ago. But this is another Dusseldorf one. Diebels Alt. So yeah, 4.9% alt beer. I think this will be rather nice. Yeah, Diebels are quite famous in the Dusseldorf region, so I am going to enjoy this one. I will say that. The Diebels Alt beer. What's this one? This is a brewery I've heard of before, yeah. Brauerei Arend, and this is their triple. So this one, 8% ABV. This has got a fair wee bit of sediment in it, right enough. So it should be nice and hazy when we pour it, which is never a bad thing. But yeah, this has won awards, apparently. The best triple of Europe. That's quite a statement. So this will be an interesting beer to try then. So yeah, that'll be good. Arend. Next one. So we've got two things here. So yeah, I wasn't 100% sure what the difference between these two was, but DAB. I've been seeing these in cans in Sweden, but I just wanted the bottles. I don't know why. I wanted the bottles. So yeah, we have the Pilsner and the B Pils. So this one is 4.9% ABV. This one is 4.8% ABV. So there is a slight difference between these. Exactly what, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure we'll find that out a little bit later on. So yeah, these two are beers that I've wanted to review for. I think it's this one that I've wanted, in fairness. This one they just had at the same time. So we'll need to see what the difference between them is, I guess. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I'm not sure exactly what is with the bottle top on this one, but yeah. So now we go to Kulm once again. Gaffel Kulsch. So yeah, the Gaffel Kulsch, this one. This is quite a respected beer. It's quite a well-known one. 4.8% ABV, but look at the bottle cap. Copenhagen. Kubenham. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly why that's on there. Maybe was FC Cologne playing FC Copenhagen or something? I have no idea. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm not sure about why they have that bottle cap there, but yeah, Gaffel Kulsch are one of the big Kulsch breweries there. And this is the thing, of course, these lines that the bottles have, incidentally, these are the lines from the recycle machine. In Germany, they've got these brushes that go inside the bottles and clean them all up. And I think they do it about 10 times before the bottle is melted down and reused. So it's quite an efficient system they've got over there in Germany for recycling these things. It's great. So the next one then, yeah, this is is this, I forget what kind of beer. I think this is an alt beer. I think this is another oh no, wait, no, this is one that's from Dortmund. So I think this is maybe a Dortmunder Helles. I think that's probably what this is. Hovels Dortmunder Helles. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. This is quite an unusual bottle, of course, and this is actually only half a litre, but it's pretty damn heavy. So this will be interesting to try. So I've got quite a bit of dust on my fingers from trying some of these, actually. So yeah, I need to wash my hands afterwards. But yeah, Hovels Original. Yeah, half a litre. What is it? 5.5% ABV. Again, this will be rather nice. So, next one. Yeah, this is another Dusseldorfer. Gatz Altbier. This is quite a well-known brewery as well, actually. Yeah, this one I'm quite curious about. As I say, I've not tried too many alt beers, and having done that kind of mini series with the Vienna brewed Viennese lagers, that was that was really interesting. That was one of the things that really got me into thinking, right, I want to do more alt beers and Kulches and Dortmunder Helles beers if I can. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reviewing these. Actually, these will be very, very nice. The next one. Dortmunder Union export. So not sure if this will be available in Germany. I guess it probably will be. But yeah, I knew about this brewery, the Dortmunder, the DAB, the Dortmunder Helles beer. So yeah, the DAB Pilsner and things like that. That was the reason. I was just wanting to review more beers from that Dusseldorf, Dortmund, Köln area. So yeah, picking up some beers from these big breweries actually will be quite interesting. Yeah. So right. Okay. I think, is this a quadruple? I think it might be. Yeah. Yeah, it's 11.5%. This will be a quadruple. This is another brewery that I've heard very good things about, Urtel. So this is a quadruple. It is 11.5% ABV. I think this will be quite nice. So yeah, I've heard good things about this brewery, and it is just one again that I wanted to kind of tick off, if you like. So yeah, the Urtel Samaranth, 11.5% ABV. That will be very, very nice. A few more comments coming in. The beers you got makes a little specky little man jealous. I got all of these German Belgian ones for £100, man. It was a pretty good deal actually. Gaffel Kolsch is lovely. Yeah. Sup, I think Mikkeller did a collab with Gaffel some time ago. Wouldn't surprise me. They do that actually. I thought that said Gads. Yeah, only Scottish people will know what that means exactly. Gads. That's more of an Aberdonian word, though, is it not? Craig from Kent Beer Reviews, his local brewery is called Gads, and Craig sent me a Gads Imperial Stout quite a few years back, and it was actually very nice. It wasn't Gads at all. But yeah, and Vanessa is saying hello. Nice to have you along, Vanessa. Always. Right, 7 more beers to go. Yeah, okay, right. I forgot about this. So yeah, Andes. Never seen their Helles beer. Never saw their Helles beer before. So yeah, this was 4.8% ABV. And again, just never saw this one in person. So I thought, why not? I will enjoy this. I will enjoy it. So probably review this one quite soon, actually. But obviously, as I say, you guys will not see these reviews for a little while. So the next one. Yeah, this caught my eye. This just caught my eye. I'm sure I've had something from this brewery before, Hohenthaler, but a Kellerbier Dunkel. Not often you come across these two things combined. A Kellerbier, obviously a kind of hazy, more yeasty lager beer, but then a Dunkel. I had to try this. I had to try this one. So this is one that I'm very much looking forward to. 5.7% ABV this. This is going to be very, very nice. That'll be great. So Hohenthaler, where are these guys from actually? Although probably it'll be some small town that I don't know. Hohenthaler. Makes sense, doesn't it? Hohenthaler. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah, this was another one. An alt beer. Is this one of the smaller breweries? Oh, these guys are from Hamburg, actually. Okay. So Hannen Altbier. I think I just bought this one because of the style. It actually looks a little bit like a political symbol, this one of these kind of striking political symbols. I don't know. But yeah, the Hannen Altbier. So this one is actually from Hamburg, apparently. And yeah, 4.8% ABV. I'm curious to see what this one will have in store for us. A Hamburg, not Hamburg, Hamburg brewed alt beer. That'd be interesting. But am I not remembering rightly that Astra, is it not Rotlicht is supposed to be an alt beer or something like that? I can't remember. A few more comments there. Let's just see here. Oh, wait. I've missed a load of comments. Here we go. So, got some Yo Sushi Korean chicken noodles for head off. That sounds good, actually. Korean chicken is very nice. 11.5, nice session strength. Yeah, 11.5% is always good session strength. High PA. Always good to see German brews I haven't sampled before. Yeah, I love the German lagers. I've had the Andex Hell, pretty decent. Paul was saying cheers to Vanessa. I actually had the Hohenthal last month. Very nice. Okay. Be looking forward to that then. A Dunkelkeller beer, unfiltered dark lager. It does, yeah. It does sound very, very nice. And I love alt beers. I've not had too many of them. Hamburgers and fries, baby. Absolutely. Where were we? Yeah, okay. We're on to our last four now. Yeah. Okay. This is one that I just saw and thought, why not? I didn't realize it would only be a 330. Tegernsee Pils. Yeah. 5% ABV. I've had the Helles, the Dunkel, and the Doppelbock, but never the Pils. But I was surprised that this was only a 330. Maybe I've ordered the wrong one. Could well be I've ordered the wrong one. But still, cool to try their Pilsner, actually. I enjoy a good Pilsner. But again, this is just one of the ones where I wanted to review something again from this brewery. So yeah, Tegernsee beer. Tegernsee, of course, is really down. I forget if it's southeast or southwest of Munich, but it's right on the border with Switzerland, actually. It's very, very close to Switzerland. Somewhere that I would like to go, actually. I've been to Freising, which is home to, it's right next to Munich Airport, actually. But yeah, that's, I do recommend that you go there and see the original Weinstefan restaurant. But yeah, back to Cologne, this time to Köln. Reisdorf Kirsch. The bottle of this is quite an unusual bottle for a German beer, actually. But yeah, again, this is, I just wanted to do some Kölsch, some alt beers and so on. And then I think I wanted to do a German order when I started this. And so I thought, right, let's do some Kölsches, some alt beers and stuff like this. And then, yeah, so 4.8% ABV, this one. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever heard of this brewery, but again, I was just looking at the styles that were listed in the German things, actually. So yeah, Reisdorf Kölsch. And it doesn't actually have an address on it, this one, but if it's listed as Kölsch and it's German, probably it's from Cologne itself or, somewhere just around there. So, yes. Right. Oh, yeah, this is a brewery I've heard good things about. I'd forgotten about this one when I got started, but I'd remembered this before. So yeah, Turn und Taxis, the Hell. Yeah, I think people had been telling me to try a couple of beers from this brewery before, the Turn and Taxis Hell. But yeah, 4.7% ABV, this one. I think this will be very, very nice. So yeah, very curious about this. This is another brewery I've heard good things about before and not encountered. So yeah, I don't know where these guys are from exactly. Are they Bavarian? Bayerische? Regensburg. That'll be why I recognise this then. Peter the Clueless Drinker. Regensburg. That'll be why I recognise. That'll be why this brewery struck a chord with me when I was ordering stuff. Yeah, that will be why. So yeah, these guys are Bavarian. And then to round off, we have another Belgian beer. A Belgian beer from a Belgian brewery. So this one is a triple blonde, 7.5% ABV. So it's actually quite a light triple. This one is the Wittkap Pater. So this is, if it's a Pater beer, then probably it's it says it's Belgian family brewery Slagmuilder, in a historic abbey site in Ninove. Yeah, so it's a family-owned brewery, this one, actually. There you go, Brauerei Slagmuilder. There you go. My camera's actually behaving itself quite well now. I just gave it a wipe and it's behaved itself. The definition is a bit better, but the colour's still messed up. So, yeah, this is quite interesting. 7.5% Belgian triple, this one. But yeah, those are all the beers that will be coming up, apart from a few on the channel over the next while. So yeah, the Belgian and the German stuff, like I say, that will appear in November, I think. That'll appear in November, and as I say, the intention behind the Belgian and the German stuff is to be a backlog for when I go to Japan, so that I don't know how busy I'm going to be with the little guy and stuff like that. We'll just need to see. But obviously, when I'm over there, I will get a few things from Koji-san and review some Japanese things as well, actually, and maybe some Korean stuff. Good friend of mine is in Korea, so we might be able to get some Korean craft beers as well. But yeah, lots of Scottish stuff to review, lots of German things and Belgian stuff. So many good beer reviews to come over the next wee while. So yeah, let's just finish off with these comments then. So I think this is the next one that we didn't talk about. So I know a lot about Tegan's here. I haven't had a bad beer from them, and everyone is lovely. Southeast, right? Salzburg. It's close to the Austrian border then. Yeah, I knew it was right in the south. Actually, I'd love to go to Berchtesgaden in the very southeast of Germany. I want to go and see more of Austria again as well. But that's a good course. Paul knows that one. Hot dogs tonight. Can never go wrong with those. Reisdorf Kush, I've had 2, tried that last year, but Gaffel is better. I think I suggested Turin Taxis, and I've still not tried mine. I think it's Peter though that told me about this brewery years ago. Come to think of it, need to try Gaffel. Foreign Belgian beer, yeah. Yeah, it's magical Forrin Ayul, isn't it? Magical Forrin Ayul. But I just felt like one beer after work last night. Cracked a Pilsner, lasted about 26. May as well have chugged it in a beer bong. Can't beat the style for quenching thirst easily. Yeah, I know that. And used to drink with my uncle in Australia. We used to drink the he liked the 4X Red. But I think, yeah, just where he was, there was literally no craft beer. But yeah, I don't know, maybe that'll have changed in the 5 years since I've been there. So yeah, maybe nearly 6 years now. I need to get back there. I do want to get back to Australia. We'll need to figure that out. But yeah, that will be very, very cool. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that Pilsner. But yeah, guys, I actually would have been game for a little bit of a hangout tonight, but yeah, it's too hot. It is too hot, and I need to put some of those beers in the fridge and think what I want to review. But yeah, Magpie out of Korea go all right. Magpie are good. Meisterly. There's a few good breweries. I've got a Korean playlist of beers actually, and the names have gone right out of my head. But there was a brewery in Busan did some awesome, ridiculously good sour beers. So yeah, Magpie out of Korea are pretty solid actually. They're based on Jeju, and I went to their brewery, but it was closed at the time. So I think I need to go back there and film an out and about video. But it looks like a good haul and enjoy. I certainly will. But yeah, I think it is about time to call quits on this one. So I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing all the foreign beer. And yeah, we'll cut at that just now. But thank you for tuning in. Lots of interesting stuff to come over the next little while. So stay tuned for that. See you guys very soon. Slanja, Skull, cheers. See you in the next reviews coming soon on the new phone as well, with the special pedo camera. You'll like this, Paul. Wait a second. You'll like this. Look at this, Paul. Look at this. Look at this. There you go. I love it. Absolutely love it. So, Paul, that's especially for you. That's especially for you. And Johnny, this is foreign. This is from Taiwan, Taiwanese engineering. So yeah, and then Asa is saying thanks for the videos. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in, Asa. I hope you enjoyed the wee unboxing. I think always nice to have a wee bit of audience interaction, of course. But yeah, I'll catch you guys very, very soon. Slanges, Skull, cheers, and see you in more reviews, probably starting over the weekend. We'll see. But cheers just now, guys.